All right. We're inside Tracks and Tactics, TNT, myself, Alex Bass, Mr. Reload It. And we have here today
Mr. Robert Bruce. We're not talking too much today. It's not been a good week for us, boys. It's not been a good week, bro. I'm even glad Rellik ain't here today, to be honest.
I'm laughing already. Hey, Rellik, where are you, man?
You
are you going to back your boy, bro?
You see?
Hey, we got the ups down, bro. We got the ups down, bro. I got to wear my kit.
Certain man wearing their kit for the first time this year and that.
Yeah. I didn't go to the game. Hey, listen, do you know how mad this is? Yeah, I got a season ticket at Arsenal. I went to one game this season. I've been in fear. I ain't gonna cap. I've been in fear, cuz. But it's time. I'm back outside.
Where was it today? Where was it?
It was at Emirates. It was at Emirates. But, bro, do you know what it is, yeah? Listen, first of all, I'm SCULLY, big school up. Yeah, I got a victory drink here. Yeah, we got some Hennessy. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this as the show goes on because, you know, so sometimes some people are drinking for the pain, yeah? Some people are drinking for the passion.
I'm drinking for the enjoyment, bro.
But yeah, do you know what it is with the Arsenal thing, yeah?
Start us off because we're...
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, first of all, I can't wear the kit all the time because when I wear an Arsenal kit, I actually love my Arsenal kits. I think we got wavy kits, yeah? But you see when we lose, yeah, and you're wearing the kit, I can't take bad up, bro. Because you go everywhere and everyone's like, peak for you, man. You support that team, did I? I'm like, brother, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Like, why are you speaking to me? And you know you're going to become, you see that guy, yeah? You support Chelsea, yeah? Fuck Chelsea.
Yeah.
I don't want to become him.
Fuck you.
I don't want to become him, bro. Because that will be me, bro. I'll be with my Arsenal. They'll be like, yeah, you support Arsenal, yeah? Fuck Arsenal. I'll be like, what? Fuck off, bro. And then it becomes a whole next mess. So,
do you know, sorry, extreme side note, but you know that what that reminds me of? That guy that just started screaming Skepta.
Meridian, Skepta. You in Milton Keynes. I think it's not even Milton Keynes. It's Skunk Football. It's somewhere like Slough, somewhere dead.
He was gonna beef someone. He just started shouting Skepta.
You want to beef me? Yeah, Meridian. Skepta.
It was so random, bro, but yeah, you boys do your thing today.
It's safe for Arsenal fans.
Talk to us about the Arsenal game, bro.
We're back outside. That is the best Arsenal have looked in so long.
3-1 win.
This might be the best we've looked since the FA Cup win. No Community Shield. Like since that.
Do you think you lot look good or were Tottenham bad?
It's both. It was both. Okay. It was definitely both. Because Tottenham were bad, yeah. But like the first 20 minutes and just through certain sections of the game, like we were good. And I was like thinking like, rah, like.
So Tottenham were bad from minute one.
Yeah.
So what was your initial thoughts on the starting lineup? What was the starting lineup?
Let me see if I can do it off top.
Off
Ramsdale.
Yep.
Tomiyasu.
Yep.
Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, Xhaka Partey pivot. Ahead of them was Odegaard playing CAM. And I think ESR was on the left, Auber in the middle, Saka on the right. So it was a good team. I think
it's not a bad team, man. It's a team with a lot of potential. That front half of the team's got a lot of potential still.
Do you know what it is? Normally, and I was saying this earlier to my brethren that I was watching the match with, I wouldn't want Odegaard and ESR to play at the same time.
Really? So you want them both to battle for 10?
I think, yeah, I do. And I think ESR is more of a Grealish type player. Like he can dribble, he can pass, but like he skip past, man. He creates through short and mid-range passing. Whereas Odegaard he prefers to do free balls, long balls, and mid-range passing. Yeah, so they're slightly different. But I think when they offer the team, it's similar enough that you don't need both.
Both inside.
And I don't want us relying on both of them playing week in, week out when they're both young. We don't want them to get injured. Like I'd rather they rotate. And like depending on the situation. But
at the same time, they need a run of games as well.
Definitely,
they need a run because when we look at Donny van der Beek, we're not even going to get there yet. But he plays like one every 6 to 7 games. How are you going to get some consistency? How are you going to get
1,000%?
And another thing I think is that if you're talking about ESR and Odegaard not starting, what's your other options? Because if you think about it, isn't it best to just have all your ballers on the pitch at the same time and just let them work it out?
I definitely hear that. I actually and people are going to kill me for this, because we won without him. But I would have had Pepe on the left, because when he's on the left, he just goes to the ball.
Today.
Yeah, he just goes towards the goal and he shoots when he's on the left. And he's the reason why we scored the last couple goals that we won the game with. Okay. Even though this was a more resounding win, I wouldn't say it's because of him we didn't lose. I would say like Tottenham were just bad enough that everything was coming off in it. So I would have swapped. Like I would play ESR on the 10 usually, and then have Pepe on the left, Auber in the middle. Because I think also Auber had a really good game today.
Yeah, I'm hearing he put a shift in.
He was proper pressing,
Pressing.
putting a shift in. He was sharper than he's been.
I'm hearing he did the Henri celebration or something.
And Henri was there in
Henri
his,
was there,
in his retro kit.
With Mr. Spotify.
Daniel Ek.
Daniel
Yeah.
Imagine being
listen.
that bad, like you're coming to pre the club that you're trying to buy.
Money
You're in the
talk.
stands.
But
Just
I
like
can't
that.
lie, that's a bit of PR for me, man.
You think so?
Nah, I think they have
He's not
genuine
serious.
ambition of buying the club. I think they have.
No. I know he's serious.
Yeah, they have genuine
serious.
ambition of buying the club.
I promise you, he's serious.
I'll tell you why. Yeah, Henri still takes the North London derby proper serious.
Yeah.
And like he said, it's the one game his son has to go to both legs every time. Like when he takes his son to games, and he wouldn't be at a game that serious with somebody who's not serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think he was really like, yo, let's see what the potential this club has. Yeah, like they're mapping out their plans in it. I don't know.
And Henri's going to be involved because they need an ambassador.
No, it's going to be loads of the OG players, isn't it? So they said it was Henri, I think.
Let them not do it.
There's a few players in it. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't really want a fan owning the club because I know what I'd be like if I owned Arsenal. And Bear Man would like if I don't like you for 2 months.
You reckon you interfere?
No, bro, you're God. I'm a what? Are you mad?
Yeah.
Daniel Ek is not like somebody who kind of likes Arsenal, bro. He's a proper fan, bro. Like he all he tweets about is Spotify and Arsenal. That's it. And people don't realize how dangerous that is. Like for your owner to be a super fan of the club. Because let's say he's pro Xhaka, yeah. Xhaka's never leaving.
He's
No matter
never
what he
leaving,
does,
never being dropped.
He's going to the manager and saying, you have to play him. Let's say he's anti-Xhaka, but we actually need Xhaka, yeah? Same thing. He's going to the manager saying, you cannot play this guy again. Or
There's no way he can take over the club and just see it as a business.
Yeah, like he'll and it can work because I think Roman has become a fan of Chelsea, but I think Roman became a fan of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Whereas Daniel is already a super fan of Arsenal. So it'll be interesting. But big up on Henri. I want him to come to every game because you see when you man had Fergie going to games and it gave you man extra juice. Like the
Fergie
players
still
were like,
goes to
yo,
games.
He's still there. Don't get it twisted. Let's not
and
put the camera on him when we're not doing well.
You can see that like Fergie being there gives them man extra juice.
It doesn't.
I feel like
gives Ollie
Henri
extra
being there.
juice.
No,
It
they
gives
run
Ollie-
out of it.
it
Do you
gives
know what it is,
Ollie
yeah?
boner, bro.
No, do you know what it is, yeah? Fergie's gone to every game for the last 6 years. So at this point, yeah, they're like, oh, we're not even balling out. Fergie's been seen us. He comes training. Fuck that, man. But yeah, like when it's rarer, yeah. If Henri was to do it for this season, then man will ball out for Henri.
Henri when he's there, yeah, it's true.
And then hopefully by the time that he stops coming all the time, they're like, oh shit, we're serious players. We can do this. And then they
Now
go
the
forward.
interesting thing about Arsenal is like the potential in the squad. So anything they do well is sort of exceeding expectations because the players are so young. So they need to play free. But I just hope Arteta can guide them.
I feel like
to that
Arteta's a man that's learning on the job. I feel like Arsenal fans are a bit harsh.
Oh, we're very impatient. We're 100%
I feel like they're very harsh, and I feel like they're not in the same managerial position as Man United. Like, it's not the same thing, man.
Do you remember when I came in here and I said I'm not Arteta out or Arteta in, I'm just whatever's best for the club, yeah? That's why I said it, because I think people, so for example, I watched with my brethren Jude, who's obviously been on the show, and my other brethren Toby is a Tottenham fan, yeah? Toby will surely be on the show soon. But they were like, oh, Nuno's definitely a better coach than Arteta, yeah? But now, literally just after these last few games of the season, they're like, actually,
Is he, though?
he might not be. Yeah, but listen what I'm saying. Football fans are impatient now.
Is he?
Wait, ooh. The only thing is he's got more. We've got more data to judge him on.
Do you know what I'm
That's what it
clocking,
is.
though? Do you know what I clocked? Even when he left, because we're talking about Tottenham and Arsenal anyway, so when he left Wolves last season, yeah, the complaints were, oh, Wolves are uninspiring. They don't create chances. And everyone was blaming the Wolves, innit? Because they have the players for it. So Nuno moved to Tottenham. It's the same thing.
Listen,
But I think Tottenham have got deeper. Like, there's too much turmoil.
No, but
in
my
Tottenham.
point is, Nuno's not that guy. Like, why has
You're not
Nuno...
that guy,
we're coming
buddy.
to see. We're coming
You're
to
not
see.
that guy.
We're coming to see. If he
Yeah,
is.
like...
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Not even that he's not
There's a bit
that
of
guy,
foreign
yeah.
bias, man. with
Do you know?
Nuno.
Not even that he's not that guy. Is we don't know what guy he is.
Yeah, we don't even know what he's about.
Yeah,
Because we know what Pochettino's on now.
Yeah, and obviously with Wolves, it's easy to be the underdogs, shut up shop, counter attack. Like, it's easy to implement that. No, it's not easy. It's hard to make your team hard to play against. But at a team where you've got the quality,
You should be
at
going
your
out on the front
disposal,
foot, yeah.
yeah, you should be. The Arsenal team to the Tottenham team, it should be men against boys. If you look at it, Saka, ESR, like
our average
young
age
players.
is something like 24, I think.
You see. And that Tottenham team's a big team. Remember, they were in the Champions League final not too long ago. You
And
know?
Nuno was saying today in his post-match that he put out the wrong players. And one of my Tottenham friends was saying that Ollie Skip should be starting all day long. And as soon as Ollie came on at half time, started winning the ball again. Arsenal weren't looking as threatening. Tottenham had a way better second half than the first half.
It's true.
They won the second half, innit? Like, so
Who do you think you was talking about? That post match.
talk about it, Rob, because you watched it.
That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. He said Jeff's name so many times.
He called Jeff by his first name. Every time.
Nah, Jeff, like, I'm going to chat. Jeff.
He said, Jeff, I'm going to be very, very, very honest.
Jeff, I won't lie to you.
That is about he's tired. You know when you speak to man like he's your bedroom.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let me level with you, Jeff. Come on.
He said, Jeff, I'm going to be honest with you. I put the wrong players.
No, clearly not what you were looking for today. What do you make of the result and how it unfolded?
The performance was not good. The game plan was not good. The decisions were not good.
Yeah.
So it was not. It's not a good day for us. Definitely not a good day.
You say the game plan wasn't good. Do you take responsibility for that? What was the game plan in the first half? Because you changed it at the interval.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jeff. I'm going to be honest with you. When you have a game plan, you have to make the right decisions in terms of who you want to put on the pitch to develop that game plan. So I take responsibility because the decisions were not according to the game plan. So I'm not going to individual tell what decisions I didn't do right. Yeah. But
this is like they went to the pub and they had a conversation. I swear he went on to say Jeff about 100 times in that little segment, man.
I feel like he shaved Dele Alli's dreads after the game. I feel like he was on Endembele. Like,
I think. Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think he's getting at? Yeah. So you're saying second half it was a whole different thing. Ollie Skip came on. Who came off?
I think it was. Let me check. I think it was Undoms though, but let me check.
He needed more of a workforce in that midfield.
Ndombele is so talented.
He's not that. Yeah, like I'm not.
No. Dele Alli came off half time.
Dele Alli came off. Between Dele and Mdoms, like
he started.
It's not what he needs.
This is Spurs' starting lineup: Lloris, Tanganga right back, Sanchez, Dyer, regular Don, Dele Alli, Højbjerg, Ndombele, Lucas Moura, Harry Kane, and Song Heung-min.
That's not a bad 11, you know.
No,
I knew
but
Tanganga played. That's actually, when you look at it on paper, that team should actually be leveling.
That should be a 2-2 game, bro.
Bro, no, that should be leveling. Deep it. Yeah. And Ndombele, Tanganga, yeah. It's only the defense that's Higgy. Regular Don. But people say regular.
You don't start Partey, Saka, Odegaard, Rowe, Smith Rowe.
It's a different. It's a new age. It's a new age over at
Arsenal. You might are rating us to this week, yeah, but in a couple weeks.
No. I'm not rating. No. Sure.
No, but that comes with young players, though. That inconsistency.
I know.
Don't expect them to do this every single week.
You've got a young manager, a young squad.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't rely on the young dudes playing.
You see why it's not the same situation as us.
Yeah,
we've got players in their prime / world class pushing players.
We've got a great squad.
We've got an amazing squad. Alex Ferguson with this squad is winning the treble again.
You know,
listen, we're not here to talk about United.
Yeah, I know. Let's go
back to Arsenal.
No. Let us actually talk about Tottenham. Let's talk about how they've lost 3-0, 3-0, 3-1.
Wait, before we get there, because I feel like we ain't celebrated Arsenal's good stuff.
Let them celebrate.
Let's celebrate a little bit, yeah. Because Saka and Smith Rowe, yeah, the link up for the first goal was nice. It's good to see them be decisive in front of goal. Obviously, Saka scored the third one. Like, the link up is just, it's there. You can tell that actually boys actually rate each other. Auba firing, yeah. Auba, how he's been playing since like last season, wouldn't normally score that. And even the way he set it up, and Xhaka impressed me in this, I can't lie. So Ramsdale's done a short ball out, yeah, because we're supposed to pass from back. And Xhaka's been caught by a player. Normally he would have gone down or let him have it or done something whack. But he fought for the ball and he's passed it forward, I think, to Tierney. Tierney's given it to Auba and Auba's done a crazy flick over to Smith Rowe. Ran forward and then Smith Rowe's giving it back and it's like, he was almost off balance, but like very simple. Like he's put it just tucked it away from the keeper, and I'm thinking, Auba, you ain't been scoring goals like that for a set. It was so nice to see. When
you're watching them today, does it look like a team that have got an idea, or did it look like a team that were playing on passion?
That's difficult to say.
Yeah,
because you know that NLD that powers us up, boy. But I would say there was an idea because it didn't look passion play. Yeah, looks different. The goals we scored, look like tactile.
They
Can't
did
lie.
it.
Do you know what it looked like? It looked like Tottenham. Arteta brought out Tottenham to show the Arsenal fans what he wants Arsenal to do. So I say this to say, everything that happened today in the first half, in my opinion, was exactly what Arteta wants from Arsenal every week.
Yep.
And Tottenham allowed them to do it. Okay. So it was like there's no more perfect display of what Arteta wants from his players than today.
So the way they play today, quick before we jump on, the way they play today, is that's the
true Arteta ball.
Yeah, is that possible week in, week out?
I don't see why not. Because when you deep it, I still think we saw it in the second half. Xhaka is still a weakness to me.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I like the attack in front, really and truly, Auba's the only true goal threat. Saka and Smith Rowe are still developing in that sense. So
True.
I wouldn't say we're like a perfect team, and it was still great. So if we could do that week in, week out, we could give anyone a great game.
A good game. Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's
Cool.
interesting. But Tottenham, that man has done it.
Them man have done it, bro.
It's getting very, very sticky for them. They just look like... It's funny how football can turn around in just a matter of weeks, man. 2 weeks in football, your outlook can be so different, but they just look like a team that have got so many issues.
It's crazy.
I don't know if they're playing for the manager yet. It looks they're in a stage where they don't look like they believe what the manager's telling them. Harry Kane is playing himself out of the club.
Harry Kane wants to lower his price before January, bro.
It's peak because they're definitely not playing for Nuno, and this is why, they trusted Pochettino, they didn't quite do it. After that, they got Jose,
I don't think
you can't go to Nuno after that. I don't think it's because of Nuno.
I just think they're just not on it.
They're not. None of them look like they care better.
Yeah, they're not on it.
Sad,
he brought Dele Alli back into the squad, and I thought Dele Alli will try and fight for England maybe.
Yeah,
Ali is on a jolly up.
They just look like they're enjoying themselves in London, bro. Ready to go.
Ali just wants to go A-Julius every week.
Simple.
Now he's got the dreads in that, bro. He just wants to go A-Julius. Like you can see he's just discovered drip, and he said, "Yeah, I'm having a bit."
So do you think Nuno can turn it around, or is he getting sacked this season?
Nuno can.
He's not lasting this season.
If Daniel Levy, if he fires, he lets go of all the players and buys a whole new squad. Yeah, he could turn around.
That's not happening. So
instead of him to let Harry Kane go for 100x million,
and reinvest,
just buy a whole new team.
It was so silly of him to not do that.
I don't know why.
Because now Harry don't look like he wants to play, like you're saying, and they're not going to sell him for 100 mil, so they're not going to be able to bolster the team like that.
And Harry's on a Supermax contract, so.
And everyone talks about the players that like other teams have bought and flopped here. When you look at Spurs, I think how many man they bought that are not really like when they got in Dembele,
they bought players.
Bergwijn and Dembele, Lucas
Moura,
bro. Like,
Lucas Moura has been worth his money, I think.
No, because he's meant to be.
No,
because of a
you're
little
thinking about
Champions
League. Yeah, it's the Champions League. That's
no, he hasn't.
Lucas Moura
is meant to be a shooter. He's not.
Yeah.
He's been cut off.
No,
he hasn't, bro. Everyone gets gassed off the Champions League.
I'm happy with Lucas Moura, bro.
Heung-min Son has been good.
Yeah, he's been.
And he's the only one who looks like he still wants to play for Tottenham.
Yeah.
He's doing the job.
Heung-min Son has been worth his money.
Everyone else, they can go.
Everyone's stinky, bro.
Tanganga maybe can stay.
I said maybe he's young, bro. He's a baby.
Yeah, but
did he grow up in Tottenham or did he?
I think he's from Tottenham or he's from North anyway. He's from North.
So like, is he playing for the badge regardless of who's there?
He's playing for ends. He's playing because he's man there, isn't it? You see, man, just want to bang ball.
You see me, if you give me 40 racks a week, I'm doing it.
What's that one Bissaka? He's like, slap me on the right. I'll do a job.
Bro, like, what do you mean? You're giving me 40 racks a week. Are you dumb?
Pay me
like,
180.
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
But now let's move on to Brentford Liverpool.
Great game.
That was an amazing game.
Great game of football.
Amazing.
I love when teams come from the Championship and they show us like we're gonna play football, bro.
Yeah. Bare vim, bare chest, bro.
Man,
New Leeds.
Yeah, better Leeds, fat Leeds.
The better Leeds,
fat Leeds.
You're saying that as a United fan, innit? I hear that.
Hey, what?
We have to respect Leeds because you see Leeds, Leeds play that rock and roll football, like clopping it, and they were doing it the season before they got promoted last season. They were doing it and should have got promoted the next year. So I think what we're seeing with Leeds is they're tired, but with Brentford.
They had a year when they should have come and they did it as well. Yeah, same thing.
But I think they don't play. Their football's not really rock and roll. It's more like,
tactical.
For want of a better word, it's smarter ball, innit? They don't play hard. They play smart, and it works for them. And it's sick. Like, not saying that they don't work hard because they do, but it's just like it's saying it's tactically clean.
Yeah,
and you see it come off against so many teams. So now, obviously, Arsenal, we got piped by them 2-0 started the season. Embarrassing. Still, that shouldn't have happened. But now that they've drew with Liverpool, and at one stage it looked like they were going to win that match, it's looking like people are going to have to start respecting
them. If they can just take out the mid-table clubs, they can secure themselves a good position in the Premier League. More money for them. And their manager's good as well. I think it's their recruitment. They're the ones that have the mad thing recruitment.
Moneyball. It's Moneyball.
Statistics and all that sort of that.
They got rid of their academy, and their recruitment is literally just based on like optimal stats who will fit that.
What Liverpool did basically. Yeah, with their football stats thing. Yeah, but what I would say is that I feel like with Brentford, like Scully said before, chesty, like no fear, come to the league to show. But it's harder for established Premier League teams to play against these teams because they don't know how they play. They have no identity in the league. So it's like, how do we? That's what Leeds benefited from last season. Same thing. Remember they nearly piped Liverpool in the beginning of the season. It happened. So, but Mbeumo, what's his name?
Mbeumo, that strike,
Remember what I was saying last week? I saw one thing he did. I said, this guy's got it. This guy's got it. Like, him and Tony and Pinner.
He seems like he's got engine in him as well.
Pinner, man.
They had 4 shots on target, 3 goals.
Bro.
Simple.
Clinical. And you know what? The way that they snapped back at Liverpool, I didn't clock the possession was looking like that. Because when I was watching it, I thought it was a way more even game.
No, the possession was peak.
But yeah, they just did well, man. It was just
they played 3 at the back. Like, if I said some of these names, you won't know who they are.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Rico Henry. Used to play for Arsenal.
WWE wrestler.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
He used to play for Arsenal. Sergi Canos, Brian Mbeumo.
Sergi Canos, I know.
Like Christian Nordgaard.
I think I clocked him from Euros.
Come on. Yeah, from Denmark, because the manager's from Denmark.
The manager's from Denmark?
Yeah, Thomas Frank. He's a Dane. Yeah.
No way.
He's been there 5 years.
They get a lot of people from that neck of the woods, like Nordic areas and Europe.
Oli. Instead of Oli not to go to his network.
Look at you always using everything to hate.
Sorry, I didn't even sit on it.
But yeah, what I will say is Brentford have come into the league on smoke.
I have, and I'm happy for that.
3 goals against Liverpool.
Question. So this is the debate I was having with Jude yesterday. Is this was yesterday's result because Brentford was so good, because Liverpool was so bad?
I don't think Liverpool were as bad as...
Liverpool weren't too
bad. They weren't
bad.
3 goals against Brentford bad.
But I don't think they expected Brentford to be as good.
And they were clinical.
Yeah, I think they underestimated Brentford and kept letting them get chances off. And when they got them chances off...
They took it.
Boom.
They took it.
For sure.
Equalised in the last... come on now.
Because we've seen Liverpool look bad and still win games. Yeah. And they did not look bad yesterday at all.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, boy.
It might also be the Ronald McDonald kit they're wearing. That clown ass kit.
That's dumb.
Nah, it might be bad luck, bro.
Let's move on.
Well, I want to get to fantasy football, so talk about your boys quickly.
Let's talk about United and Villa quickly.
What do you mean your boys?
Let's talk about your boys.
Are they not your boys?
Let's talk about United Villa. They're still my boys.
No, hold on. I need to examine this statement. They are.
They're my boys.
Don't deny your boys.
They're my boys.
I'll never. Do you know what? I'm not even onto the boys. I could not be onto them because the blind are leading the blind.
The blind leading the stupid.
But the thing is, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, Oli is blind.
It's so bad.
But the problem is, you got too many men on your team who are not stupid. So he doesn't get that excuse. They don't get a blind. You've got Sue.
Can I say something?
We don't play football.
Can I say something?
No, because I see Sue get shot.
I don't care how many ballers you've got on your team, yeah? I do not care.
We don't even have a pattern of...
Unless one of them is a player manager, you can't...
Is that not what Sue?
No.
He's not a player manager.
I know the Ronaldo stands is saying that when they won the Euros and he wasn't playing and then he got injured, they're like, he's player manager because look, they're hunting around him when he's doing the...
No, but it's different. Like maybe if Oli made one of them player manager, they might play better. But they're still following instructions. You know when you get an instruction manual, I don't know if you guys ever had this experience. You get an instruction manual, say something for IKEA, and it tells you to do stuff, but you ain't got the parts to do it. So it will say screw 4 screws.
Yeah.
We've got the stuff, we ain't got the manual.
Yeah.
So how you meant to know what to do with the stuff?
I fully hear that.
I hear you, but one thing I'll argue with you, I think the players are good enough that they can score 1-2 goals. And yesterday, I saw a lot of the players going to do hero ball.
But you're not...
So instead of...
Scully, that comes from a lack of managerial instruction.
They were not going for the instructions, They were just like saying, yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this myself, and it wasn't banging for them.
Nah, bro.
No, but if you think about it, that's all you can do.
No.
In a situation where you're on the pitch, you got say 20 minutes left. That's not the time to now be saying, Wan-Bissaka, show my man, drop here. There's all you can do is take it upon yourself and hope people will rise to it as well. And we've got to remember, this is the Premier League. Like, good teams struggle against well organized.
Dean Smith is not telling. He's not going into the changing room to be talking gibberish. He's giving them instructions, fam.
And
they have instructions. We don't have shit. Like,
they came out like they knew what
they were doing, bro. You're telling me Tyrone Mings and what's my Ezri Konsa are better than are able to keep down Ronaldo. Bro, there was no service to Ronaldo. There was nothing. Like, bro, I don't care how many good players you put on our squad. If there's no instructions, there's no direction, there's no mentality, we're not gonna do shit. Like, nothing is going to happen.
By the way.
Huh?
Yeah, Dean Smith. Yeah. So I had a conversation yesterday, and I can't remember who it was with. Yeah, but they were saying, "I'm not rating Dean Smith. He's not even that as a manager." And I was thinking that's a bit crazy because what you see with Villa last season and how they're playing this season, like it's clear
and they've
that
lost Grealish as well. They've got new players they need to integrate into their squad.
And it's the players, and they seem to trust him still.
Yeah, and they follow him
because he knows what he's doing. Like, there's a new age of managers that they're not just. There's a new age of English managers, in my opinion, that are actually very, very, they know football very well. Like not these. Sorry I'm not rubbing out all these old guys, but you see the Redknaps and the
it was a different.
Ruwan, kick you up there in the corner. Take him on, take your cross.
Even though Hodgson was not bad, but
Hodgson
falls under that.
Did you get it? It's all them.
Yeah. Hodgson did one mad thing with one Swedish team in like the 70s, whatever, and they've rated him highly since. And it's like, bruh, like birds are not flying off last year's feathers still. Like, what's man actually doing right now? Like, Palace gave him the job because he was a local lad. Like, what's the man actually doing? You know what I'm saying? It's a bit peak. So I hear you and I agree with that. I think more English managers need to take initiative. Like, I think Dean Smith could have. Imagine Dean Smith at Dortmund now, or imagine just a different foreign team, with slightly different league, but maybe he's got access to better resources, or like Eddie Howe in the German league.
Eddie Howe's
that would be nice.
But I'm not giving him a top job though. He needs to go manage a Schalke.
But he won't, bro. He won't. That's the thing.
I'll be
he
he can manage Leipzig.
He could have when he had the Bournemouth juice and he was keeping them up with no players. But now he left and what's he on now? Do you know what I'm saying? He should take the lead, and more young English managers should take the lead.
Abroad.
And
go and come. But, I think the thing with United, we're gonna sound like a broken record until Ollie's gone. Because
no, that's
Ollie ain't showed us nothing,
that's
man.
That's facts.
Only apart from counter-attacking good teams, and playing off a passion. And we're gonna sound
but
like
they got the spirit of '99 or whatever.
Brother, do you think Mason Greenwood gives a fuck about 99,
They
bro?
need the Holy Ghost.
Mason Greenwood was just an afterthought in 99, bro.
Because he's grown up in the academy, he knows how it's talked about.
Yeah, but brother, these men don't care, bro. Dior's open tomorrow morning. But yeah, ever so quickly, let's move on to the West Ham 2-1 victory over Leeds.
Listen,
that was a comeback, no?
That was a comeback.
What? I want West Ham to go on a sick European run this
season. Man. I want them to do their thing.
West Ham, you deserve it, bro.
I want them to do their thing. I wish they got Jesse.
I'd like them to get the FA Cup.
Something.
Or a Carabao.
Hammers deserve something.
I want something to burn us. I want something to burn United fans.
And who better than Moyes to win something before?
I need that.
Hey, listen.
I need that.
Overdose. Are you dumb?
I need that. I need everything to show United that Ollie's not the guy.
Because when Moyes went, and I don't think you guys were these guys, but there's a lot of United fans saying, he's just not that guy, buddy. He's not that guy.
I was one of those persons.
I was not.
He had no time though.
He had very little time, and he was the first manager after your greatest manager is always going to be looked at as a bad manager because nobody can fill them shoes. So the Moyes thing, they shouldn't have brought Moyes in.
Who was yours?
Ours was Emery. And now people are looking at Emery like, you know what, he's actually looking like a good manager. Like, we might have to run that back.
Good evening.
And he's like,
good evening.
Whoever your manager is after your legendary manager can never fill them shoes, bro. Because the shoes are always going to be so big. So people talk down on Moyes for so long, and it helped with the fact that Moyes went to Spain and was basically the English Emery. Because he couldn't speak Spanish, so he was all there like, afternoon lads, and I was like, what's my man saying? But he's coming back to West Ham, he's trying to get it back in
the issue with Moyes as well, when he took over that United team, he was taking over big personalities and ego as well. Like Nuno at Tottenham, like
Yeah.
Harry Kane is a big fish
Big
right now.
fish.
If you think about it, captain of England, whatnot. Moyes couldn't handle them. I always remember Rio saying how he was showing them videos of Jagielka and that. Like you're gonna feel disrespected.
like,
So it's
you're not
always gonna
gonna-
be difficult for him. But he's a good manager, and we're seeing what he can do with a humble squad. If that makes sense. This Man United, the players, they love Ollie because they have a relationship with him.
But this is the issue. Yeah. And I hear that, yeah. But if I'm Nuno, yeah, and Kane's talking about like, oh, can't respect you. I'm saying, brother, what have you done? What, a couple golden boots? I don't care about no golden boots.
No,
what have
but
you
still.
done, brother? I say, where's your
And
trophy?
Kane will say the reason I ain't done nothing is because I'm in this dead club.
And I'll be like, all right, cool, so let's work together, yeah? And stop making it this and breathe some life in it,
my
brother.
days.
That Kane's beefing the wrong man. He should be beefing Levy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and
he's beefing Levy.
He's beefing Levy
He's
on the
not that,
pitch.
bro. He's
Bro,
looking a bit like.
no.
Do you remember Game of Thrones when my man became
in
weak?
Game of Thrones.
Bro,
When they took his name
No,
away,
do you know what he's
became
doing?
weak.
Do you know what he's
That
doing?
was Kane, bro.
Do you know what he's doing? Kane's working in a band though, and Kane's pouring Coca-Cola in the mix, and he's fucking up all the product, bro. And when the suppliers are getting it on the roads, they're like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
And then Kane's just laughing in the background.
You're dumb. You're dumb. That analogy was good.
West Ham one more shout out,
Yeah, go on.
because they beat United in the week as well. Made 10 changes. They played Thursday,
forgot about that
Sunday,
game.
Wednesday. Everyone was saying Man United made 10 changes. West Ham made 10 changes and played them off the park.
But when we have our
Ollie,
second squad, we just
get
can't
your
together.
bike.
Yeah, man.
Get out of here, man.
Ole, ole, ole. Oi, oi, oi.
Out.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Nah, big up
fantasy
West Ham,
saying,
man.
man?
Big
But
up
yeah, but hey, listen, let's finish on the fantasy
Yes.
quickly. Robert Bruce is at the top of TNT.
Still at the top.
I like it, man.
What?
Robert had a 37-point week, game week 6
Yeah.
of 38. He had 37 points. His highest scorer was Mohamed Salah.
Yes.
We had Jason Scully,
You need to give away my guns. Oh,
Palace Saint-Germain. He got 55 points. His defense was
Hey, you're trying to come back up.
Saka. I can't believe
bro, listen.
got 55 points. Me, myself, Alex Bass, I used my wild card, so I got 51 points. Highest scorer was Antonio. I left Saka and Mings on the bench, fuming.
Hey, there's 8 points between me and Robbie.
So I'm saying,
I told you I
yeah,
can get
mate.
back. Hey, listen, all you people who've been watching TNT the whole season, yeah, remember game weeks 1, 2, 3, they're laughing at man. Can't even get triple figures.
Wait, hold on. And Relic got 28 points and a stinker.
Bruno
Relic is not
Fernandes
here
captain.
today. He got a red card. So, yeah.
no.
My days. Bruno
Nah, big up
captain.
Relic though, but bloody hell, your team needs a rejig.
Hey, what?
Bruno's off
Hey.
penalties, by the way.
It has to be. Has to be.
Sorry.
I feel like it was. I feel like that was on purpose.
Oh,
though.
we didn't talk about that enough.
yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Martinez,
penalty quickly. That was ridiculous. He did it on purpose.
Martinez, it was a wrap
rate
still.
The only person that would have scored that is Rashford.
But and he turned around. He turned around, yeah, and he did the sex dance at the flipping.
Yeah, that
United
United
fans.
was
I
crazy.
said, yo,
Fuck
You
that
wanted
guy,
to start
man.
right
I like
in
this
there,
guy's
bro.
energy.
That's why Arsenal sold you, bro. You're not serious about football.
He's a beg, but I like him still. Nah, he's a beg. He's a beg. Because
Alright, cool.
Hey, Scully's
they
trying to
asked about
chase me in this league, bro.
I'm gonna catch you lot next week. I don't know you lot are laughing.
Hey, don't watch that. Hey, listen, we're coming
Hey, but
back.
listen.
And I didn't even change my team this week. When I get my changes in, hey, it's long.
Alright, cool.